Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new build. This is the Loud House, a massive family that lives within this, 6-bedroom house, which is pretty big, actually really big. But in reality, you're going to see how chaotic it is actually. So this house was pretty easy to make. It wasn't too difficult to make. You could see the roof is coming on, the white wall went up very fast, and caused the foundation, which is mostly made out of brick, also came up very fast as well. That's where the basement will be, which will be exciting. All the windows and balconies about to come in place. So yeah, the overall shape of the home wasn't too big. You can see the orange wall is pretty much a center park, where everything goes, like, so you know where the center of the house is. Since this is an isometric build, you can see the garage there on the right is being built, got completed. It's not done yet, but that's just the rough foundation of it, or the rough basics of it. And now there goes the details coming in. Went from a solid outline to detailing. You can see the chimneys coming out. So for this one, the trim underneath the roof I decided to get rid of because it just kind of looked kind of weird. It's a little piece of thing of strip that goes underneath like the roof, which is where the overhang is, and decided to remove that just because it looks so weird and it looks terrible. You can see me put some more detail in, which is what I call the paint job, which comes after the detail, which makes no sense, but it makes sense to me, so I'll just keep it like that. I walk behind the house there, against a few windows. Not too much going on behind there, just some window placement pretty much. Not a big deal, you can see it afterwards, don't worry. Alright, then from here I move on to the landscape, I believe. Go to plant some trees, some grass to make the the surrounding builds make the surrounding area looks kind of beautiful. Look pretty and nice. You can see the roots are coming in, the gardens, the soil. There's a sheep there now. Oh boy, the sheep gotta love my tree. And there's the driveways coming in. There's two driveways in some shots. There's actually one huge driveway instead of two. So I decided to just do two driveways just because I like grass more than concrete and tarmac. So that's why I did the two driveway version rather than the one driveway. Shrubs are coming up. The trees, of course, is looking kind of like a petrified tree right there. We're going to fix that in a little bit. No, just planting some new grass, some flowers, make it look more like a loud house, which is all chaotic and all that stuff. And then I decided to take away some of it because I thought it looked too chaotic. See, even the loud house can even be too chaotic for me. You can see there's one tree in the back, one tree in the front. The front tree is much taller in the show actually. And after this we go on to interior. So for the interior actually has way too many walls because a block in Minecraft is 3 meters, which is way too big for that house I built just now. So for me to fit the actual interior inside, I will have to stretch out the house a lot, kind of like my original Amazing World Gumball house. So to avoid doing that, I am built in a remote location, just because the blocks are way too big and I didn't want to stretch out too much. So that's the reason why I'm building here and still inside the actual house, which is more cartoony anyways, because that's the case in many houses. You can see me doing the basement, and you saw me back there doing the kitchen, living room, and for some reason the kitchen, the item frames do not appear in this time-elapse. Why, I have no idea. Make it figure that out one day. So these are the rooms. That's the scientist room. There's Lisa, whatever his name is. There's Lincoln's room coming up. The princess room. Lana. We have Lassie coming up. Oh, I can't remember the names exactly because there's so many of them. There's like, what, 8 of them. There's just the scary girl and the sporty girl. Or entertainment girl, I guess. We have Julian's room. the only bathroom in the entire the entire facilities. And then of course we have the older sister's room. Nice blue walls, which I love a lot. And that's me capping off the whole building. And of course on top we have the attic. And then of course we have some final touches. And what I'm going to do is we go take a quick walkthrough, a little tour. But first, before we do that, let's take a look at some cinematics. Welcome to the Loud House, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed the time-lapse, and this is how the building looks like. So I'm gonna do a quick flyover and walkthrough. So the house wasn't actually that hard to complete. Although, like I said before, I have to do the interior in a remote location because of the size. Like I said, one block equals to 1 meter, so it will be a very stretched out house, which I thought would look bad. So that's why the interior is in a remote location. But I think I did a really good job trying to replicate both of them. The grass in front of the loud house isn't so bad, so I had to like get rid of a lot of flowers and grasses. So I think this looks much more realistic and still like a normal home, a normal loud house home. There's the basement. Let's go inside. Can see a nice veranda. Outside. Oh yeah, let's go inside first. Of course, you have our famous, nice, beautiful, tall tree, which is actually even taller in the show. And there we go. We're inside. This is the living room. This is the room you probably see the most in the show. It has a couch, a fireplace right there in the back, a TV, a lot of devices like DVD players and all that. And of course, a lot of drawers, couch, all the good stuff. This is the, I guess, the adults eating area. I don't know where the kids eat. I guess in the kitchen somewhere down the left there. But yeah, this is where all the big people eat. Kind of boring place to eat if you ask me compared to the other one. But there you go. That's the dining room. This is the kitchen. And like I said, I don't know why the item frame appear in a time lapse. I have no clue why. Probably have something to do with entities and all that stuff. But yeah, this is how the kitchen actually looks like. All this is supposed to be tiled, stuff on the counters. There's a stove. Oh, yeah, let me fix that stove a little bit. There we go. Carpet on the stove. A very smart idea. There's a fridge, freezer. And down here, of course, is the scary, spooky basement. Oh dear me, big out of here. Yeah, the kids are usually afraid to go down there, so let's leave that alone. And of course, this is the backyard with the garage and another tree. There are possibly more bushes back here, but I didn't include those because I didn't know if it would be a good idea not to extend the lot, but whatever. There's the parking go. This is the side. This is the garage. I think at one point Lenny was living there, but I don't know what happened to that. I remember that from an episode a while ago. Alright, wow. Every time you walk inside, you see that scary basement. Maybe I should put a door there anyways. But anyways, let's go upstairs to the loud kids hallway. Oh, I almost forgot. This is the parents' room, master bedroom, couch, bedroom, not couch, but bed, big closet, curtains, all the good stuff. But if you go upstairs, you see where the rest of the kids stays. So on the right here, we have Lisa, which is the very smart guy, which blows up his room probably 5 times a day or something like crazy like that. But yeah, that's a genius. And I believe Lily is in the crib right there. So this is mainly Lisa room, all green, all that stuff. Closet, one light. This is the most famous, or the main character, I call it, Lincoln's room. Very tiny, small, just like in the show, closet, drawers, all that. I can't believe how much they can do in that tiny room, but you know. And this is Lana's room, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Lana, and maybe Lana. But anyways, this is like a little throne here, a little canopy over her bed, like the princess she is, with of course some stoves and a Tory fridge. Going down the hallway. By the way, this hallway is pretty popular. You see this hallway all the time. All the kids going out the hallway at once, go using the only bathroom, which you're about to get into. Oh yeah, this is the scary girl, Lucy, I believe her name is. One most scariest, creepy, kind of spiritual type of loud house guy or loud house member or whatever closet. Not as small as Lincoln's room, but it's two bedrooms, so you know, two beds. This is another room. This is, I believe, Luann's room, which is a bunk bed, and Julian's on the top, I believe. Of course, this is some drawers, all that. And you may have noticed all the rooms are coarse colored to match the actual rooms. This is the only bathroom. So imagine if you have how many kids live here? 10? 10 kids including parents. Imagine 10 kids and two parents uses one bathroom because this is the only bathroom in the whole entire house. So good luck. And also this is just a towel where all the towels and shirts and clothes are stored before you use the bathtub. Oh crap, come on. Nothing to say. And this is the older daughters, Lena, which is like in charge of the house on weekends, I believe, or something like that. And yeah, this is her room, and of course next to her is another old person there. And of course up here we have the attic, which is just the attic with lost storage and another place where you do not want to be. And that is it for the Loud House. Let me go in the front. There we go. There you go. So I hope you all enjoy. Of course, as always, if you like it, please leave a like. If you hate it, please leave a dislike instead. But if you really enjoy it, please consider subscribing. To those.